Avon and Somerset had a 20% cut in our budget in real terms. So that means over 4 years of our comprehensive spending review, we've had to save over £40 million out of our budget. And that's going to mean policing services being delivered to Avon and Somerset with less people. So we've made savings over £12 million in 2011-12 through reorganising the way that we deliver our policing services to the people in Avon and Somerset. A number of areas have been affected, from our community policing, communications area, and all aspects of policing, including the way that we buy services from third parties, and we've made procurement savings as well. So having delivered over 12 million of savings in this year, we've still got another 30 million to find in the last 3 years of our comprehensive spending review. Avon and Somerset has about a third of our money coming from the council tax. In fact, we get a little bit more from the council tax than other police authorities. We're more reliant on it. And that's because our central funding from the government is very heavily damped. And in fact, over the last 6 years, £80 million of money that's needs assessed for Avon and Somerset has been given to other police authorities. So we've had to find savings already that other police authorities haven't had to find. So we do rely on our council tax. Now, for the coming year, 2012-13, we're being asked by the government to freeze our council tax, and in return we'll get 3% one-off grant from the government. If we freeze our council tax, we effectively lose £2.5 million of council tax funding. Now, in 2012-13, that will be compensated by the one-off grant. But then in the next year, the one-off grant has disappeared, and we're effectively £2.5 million behind on council tax we would have had. Whilst that is in the short term potentially attractive, it's a one-off grant, which means that in the second and third and fourth years after that freeze, we'll have to recover the money that we would have had from either the taxpayers of Avon and Somerset or by making more cuts to our policing budget. We haven't completed balancing the books over the whole comprehensive spending review yet, so additional cuts will be very difficult. We're very interested to get our residents' views, and we're out consulting now because this is a difficult decision for the police authority, and it's essential really to gather the views of our residents and to try and help them understand the decision the authority has to make. Because whilst a freeze is very attractive in the short term, and that may be something the residents are very keen on, they do need to understand potentially that means further cuts to policing services in the future, or higher than average increases to their council tax preset policing part in the future as well.